Hi, my name is Frank Anders from Stop Struggling Today. And before you decide to get into the AdSense business, I think it is absolutely crucial you know the whole truth about what AdSense is. It's a very attractive form of income because once you generate some traffic to a site, there's no selling. It's very passive. Your money comes in when you're sleeping. And I can really understand how attractive that is. But there are some things before somebody embarks upon that kind of business and spends their hard-earned money to make an income stream out of AdSense, you really have to understand a couple. Okay, to make any sort of money with AdSense requires one of two things. First, you need a site that has a few pages with lots of traffic. We're going to talk about that a little bit more, but you need lots of traffic, okay? So you either have a few pages that have ranked and are getting a crazy amount of traffic, or a lot of pages with low to moderate traffic. Let's do the math. First, we need to know three things. A, the cost Google pays per click, all right? So we need to know the commissions and the earnings you're going to get from Google, okay? We're going to study this as a business model. We need to know those things. B, the average monthly visitors you can expect to your site. And then C, there's a CTR, which is the click-through rate. Your money is really A times B times C equals how much Google will pay you. So what does Google actually pay? Well, the truth is, nobody knows. You're never going to get a straight answer from Google, and the amount that you'll get paid per click on any campaigns that are running on your site will change constantly, and it's never possible to know exactly what you're going to get paid for a click. So I've asked the AdSense gurus, and these AdSense gurus, they actually make money from AdSense. Okay, so what they tell me is that they make anywhere from 4 cents per click on the low end to around $3 on the higher end. The average being between 20 and 30 cents per click. So we're going to mark A as 25 cents. Next, how much traffic can you expect to your new AdSense site? I've been building and developing product sites for over 4 years. And it's been my experience that most sites are very hard pressed to do more than 1,000 visitors per month. And if you're able to do more than 1,000 visitors per month, pat yourself on the back, because that's quite an accomplishment. It's not easy to get more than 1,000 visitors to come to your website. B equals 1,000. Now let's talk CTR, or click-through rate. CTR is the percentage of visitors that click the banners, the AdSense ads, on your AdSense site. The average banner CTR for professional bloggers ranges from 0.5% to 3%. Yes, some get astounding results between 5 and 10%, but those numbers come from their own products or affiliate products. They're not getting 5 or 10% click-through rates for AdSense products. So we'll put C at 2%. So back to the math. So A equals 25 cents times, that's the cost per click, times B, which is 1,000 visitors, times C, which is 2% of the visitors will click the ad, equals $5. So I know there's lots of people out there promising you $100 to $1,500 a month from AdSense. But I just showed you that the average click you get paid for Google's 25 cents. The average amount of web traffic somebody can expect after a site has been around for a bit is about 1,000 visitors, and only 2% of the people are going to click the ad. That's $5, okay? $5 a month. So let's be optimistic. Let's do the optimistic math. Let's double the amount of money per click. So let's make A 50 cents, okay? So remember, we already know from the professionals it's only 25 cents, but let's double that amount of money, 50 cents. And then let's make B 4 times the amount of traffic. If I get 4,000 visitors to one of my product sites, that's anywhere from a $2,500 to a $4,000 income for me. That's a lot of traffic. That's hard to get that traffic, And it is worth a ton of money to me to bring 4,000 visitors to one of my product sites. So let's say we're going to make it 4,000 visitors we're going to get to your AdSense site. And then instead of a 2% click-through rate, let's double it. There's no such thing as a 4% click-through rate for AdSense. But in this particular example, we're being optimistic, so we're going to do it. So we're going to double the amount of money that they're going to pay you. We're going to 4 times the amount of visitors you're going to get, and we're going to double the click-through rate, and that's going to make you about $80 per month. Now, can you make more than $80 per month on AdSense? Absolutely. There's professional bloggers that bring 50,000 people a month to their blog. There's professional bloggers that regularly get 5,000 visitors per day. Are you going to get that kind of traffic with your brand new AdSense site? Not a chance, okay? That's why I want to tell you about the truth here. So to make $100 a month on an AdSense site, brand new, where you don't do any work and you don't do any blogging and you don't do anything, is almost an impossibility, okay? You can expect around $5. Now here is more truth about AdSense. Please, please don't buy into the bullshit. So we talked about this just a little bit, right? There's gigs out there, $100 to $1,500 per month, and they're going to charge you $189. Or they're promising to make you $100 to $1,000 a month, and they're only going to charge you $130. So let's think about this logically. When I first seen stuff like this, I wanted to believe it so badly, because, you know, it's to make easy money is every person's dream. So I don't fault anybody for buying into it, because I sure did when I first started. But let's think about this for a second. If somebody could make just $100 a month, would they stop making them for themselves long enough to make one for you for $200? Never. If they could make $100 a month from one of these sites, they would be making them from the time they got up in the morning to the time they went to bed at night. They would never put a gig. They would never try to earn any money from you, because with the effort that they would put into it, and they would make $100 in their sleep from that every month after month every month, they would be pumping them out. Even if they only built one per day, that would be a $3,000 a month income for them. And then the next month it would double, and the next month it would triple. And so nobody is making you any kind of site that makes between $100 and $1,500 a day per month for $130 or $189. Nobody. That doesn't make any sense. So almost all the AdSense sites promise this nonsense. If by fluke somebody can produce that once in a while, then they would be doing it 100% of the time for themselves and only themselves. But Frank, they offer a 100% risk-free guarantee. Well, good for them. Take a look at how many they've sold. Or their risk-free guarantee is on a gig that takes them 25 or 30 days to make for you. So by the time you can exercise your money-back guarantee, the PayPal resolution period is passed. And if you made a big stink and got them in trouble with SourceWave, they would close their account, they would change their IP address, and they would launch a brand new account. They cannot promise you that you're going to be making more money than you paid them in AdSense in the first 30 days. There's zero possibility that that will work. So, with all of that stuff that I just told you, you must be thinking, well, what the hell, man? You got an AdSense site and you just told me you didn't think it was a good idea. Well, no, what I told you was the truth. This nonsense about making a lot of money with AdSense without being able to drive a lot of traffic is crap. That's the truth. But there are people doing it. Driving traffic is difficult, and you cannot do it without working it. And most of the people here that I've met, they don't really want to do that work. They want to pay somebody else to do it. What's the alternative? Well, there's all kinds of products online that you can sell without having to buy any. When you sell a product for $100 and the person's going to give you $50, that's not a 25-cent click, right? If you plug those same numbers into the numbers we went through here, now all of a sudden every time you made a sale, you made $50. Could you make $100 a month? Well, depending on the product you pick, and if you could get if the traffic, if you got a little bit of traffic to your site, you wouldn't need 1,000 clicks to come to your site. Our gig is about developing authority and getting Google rankings and getting you a little bit of traffic. You have to decide what you want to do. If you want to make an AdSense site, we'll make you one. We'll do the best job we can to produce you as much traffic as we can. But I'm not going to make no ridiculous $1,500 a month claims. Like, that doesn't exist in the real world. Below this video are some more information. The more information about how an authority site works, so you can decide if you want one for yourself, and then some more information about how to get involved in selling products for a high commission. We even have an opportunity for you if you buy a gig for us, where we'll let you into our instant reseller club. And that means you get to pick premium marketing products to sell, ones that are really selling on the market for anywhere from $50 to several $100s. When you get entrance to the club, you get 100% of the commissions. So when you sell it, they pay you in your PayPal account. Pretty cool, considering that membership is worth more than the price of this gig.